Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome to the Farthest Frontier, where I might potentially turn this into a series if you guys enjoy it, where we have a little band, a little colony, a little group of peeps that are now being thrown into the deep depths of the wilderness, basically ready to build a settlement to try and survive, to kind of forge materials, gather food, build buildings, and build a community. Can we survive? Well, if I'm the mayor, that's a big no-no right there, isn't it, guys? That's a big no-no right there. Never played this game before, like many games, so I'm going to jump straight into it with a brand new settlement. And these are pretty much, are these like the settings, the kind of the difficulty settings? So I could go Pioneer, which gives me more time resources, more hunting and wildlife, less hostile forces, and less healthcare adversity. Which I'm going to go for because I've never played this game before and I have a feeling that I'm going to technically struggle. We get to give ourselves a name. Can I randomize it? You can kind of randomize it. We're going to give ourselves something foolish, right? So I assume this is going to be the name of our kingdom right now. Do I call it Fool's Town? As if I'm going to... I might not even get out of village status. Wow! Calm down, boy. Terrain. We can go for the plains. The idyllic valley. Which is a lush, fertile valley abundant with resources and wildlife. Perfect to place a town. Okay, that sounds pretty good. We got the plains, which is expansive plainland, fertile meadows, grassland, bush. So lower... Okay, so it sounds like this is the one to go with. I'll keep them at size medium. And we do have advanced settings. Let me just quickly check them. Extra resource. I'm going to keep all that as it is. Basic settings. Pioneer. Fool's Town. It begins, boys. The story begins right now. If you do enjoy this, please smash that like button down below. If you want to see more of this, then do subscribe. So you get notified when more episodes do come out.
There was no hope of it ever improving.
Uh-oh.
When our crops failed, the ruling class would still collect the same share, leaving our children to starve.
This sounds like
And
Sean
if we had any
Bean.
coin to our name, the taxman would appear, demanding it for the crown. The nobles hid behind the safety of their walls and did nothing when raiders
Oh my goodness
pillaged
me.
the outskirts of the city. And so, some of us decided that it was time to leave. That we'd rather take our chances in the
Right, I get the storyline now.
seeking the promise of a new land than starve to death in our homeland.
This is quite dramatic. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Ooh, I'm excited. So basically, we lived in a city. It weren't going too well. The city was going downhill. The little money that we did collect, the king and the government took the tax money off us with nothing back in return. And we had enough. We packed our bags. We skedaddled out of here. And now I'm going to build a brand new... Does this mean I get to be the king? Am I the new king of this new land, this new world? Alright, guys. You all now must bow down to King Seniac, okay? You all must now bow down to King Seniac. At some point you can, because this loading's taking quite some... Oh, no, there we go. It's loaded. It's... It's loaded right now. So, I have a feeling I am going to be micromanaging through my eyeballs at this point. Through my eyeballs. Right, here we are. We're in the wilderness. We've finished scouting the surrounding area. Survey the land your villagers have explored and choose a promising site to construct your town center. It's important to choose a location that's near the resources you'll need to build a successful settlement. Things like clay, iron ore, and potential food resources. Now, I have a feeling the food's going to be more important than the other resources in general. But this is the land that they surveyed for me. Oh, there's some water down here. Okay, that might be a good... Is it a lake or is... Yeah, okay, there's no... Like, river that kind of goes anywhere. I'm just kind of looking around right now. I like the idea of being near the water. There's some water over there. There's some more water over here, but it's small individual lakes, isn't it? Yeah. I like the idea of the lakes. Where's this one gone? Here. Okay, where's my villagers? I feel like I've now just lost them. Oh no, they're over here. Okay, so there seems to be an abundance of resources around this generic area here. There's lots of like trees and all that. There's, by the looks of it down here, is that like a sign for vegetables? I don't quite know. I don't quite know, but I feel like this would be the good spot for us. I could maybe, I mean, there's still unexplored territory around there, but I can maybe place it like here. Just a little bit out of the way from the water, but enough that I'm kind of slightly protected. I reckon I'm going to place it, I'll go there. Boom. Are you sure to place your town centre in this location? Yes, I am. And the story begins again. Chapter 2. Foundations. Right, here we go. So we're here. The villagers are now going to start harvesting the goods. Well, they actually got to destroy these 2 trees to make way for the space to kind of build what I need to build right now. The housing shortage is low. Obviously, firewood is currently low as right now. So how do I build? So building menu, housing. It would be a good idea to build some housing, but apparently I can't build anything just yet. So I'm going to assume that's because I got to build my town centre first. Now, resources, we would need some firewood. So we have the basic well and some firewood splitter. So this is used to create firewood. So this will be a really, really important building. Can I rotate these buildings, by the way? You got to press tab to rotate. Right, okay. So what do you reckon? A 2 wide gap for the road? I reckon so. Actually, I could just place it like this then, couldn't I? Right, I'm going to place the firewood building just there. And let them do what they've got to do. So we've got that, and I assume we're going to need a well at some point as well. Now, we do have the ability to view our villagers. And can I apply them to jobs? So this is professions. We currently have no one working in any of the jobs, right? So a firewood splitter, I can add 1 in. Apparently I can't do, because is it not available, that job yet? Do I have to build the building to make that job available? Is that how it kind of works? Maybe. So I'll be able to fast forward a little bit. Right, let's have a little fast forward then so they can get this done. Oh, they've stopped actually working. Oh, I think I need to harvest more wood. So harvest trees. Is that what I do? Does he then... Ah! Interesting. Yields 2. Harvest resource. Harvest resource. Oh, okay, that's pretty simple. So he's gonna chop down that tree right now. Oh, did you see the lightning, boys? That was terrifying. Why is it taking him such a long time to chop this 1 tree down? Yes, I know firewood is low. I should really be chopping down more, shouldn't I? Harvest resource. Can I get another tree? Harvest resource. Now, if you've played this game before, guys, and you've got any tips for your boy, please let me know them in the comment section down below. Right, he's still chomping that tree. That tree's taking a very, very considerable amount of time. But now we're building. So you can see the amount of man hours and manpower that needs to now go into the town centre to be built. And there we go. We now have the town centre. So that provides stability. A central point to our beautiful little kingdom right now. So now you're going to chop up the firewood. Do that. Sort that out. And then we can start having a firewood splitter. And we have firewood for them to keep warm. So we just need to build houses, right? So houses. Oh, there we go. I can build a shelter. Right, okay. So I reckon we should have the houses... Do you reckon to the back or down here? Oh, this is a tough one, isn't it? I reckon we start with a couple of houses. 1 there, 1 there is what we start with right now. So obviously they're going to have to clear the trees around them, around the actual said buildings themselves. This needs man hours right now to get the wood splitter kind of building all set up. for the firewood. So I now assume I can... Yes, there we go. I can... Oh, okay, it auto-assigns. Interesting. So I now have a wood splitter available. They will start splitting the wood, which they're going to need more wood. And then we're good to go. So is there another way I can harvest stuff here? So, harvest. Ah, you just do it like this. You just highlight it like that. Okay, that seems to have something kind of like hawthorns. I don't know whether that's something that I want to kind of keep. But I'm going to slay a couple of trees. There we go. Right, I get the gist of it now. Have a little bit of fast forward. Get this wood over here. So we're low on firewood apparently. Now this is my next point right now. Housing shortage, yes. Firewood is low, yes. I get this. How do I produce the firewood then? So does it automatically do it for me? This storage is empty. Now I assume it can kind of has like a storage capacity. Item produced, materials required 1. So do they make it? Resources in storage. We have no firewood. So yeah, how do I make it then? Work rate is currently low. Unable to work apparently. Okay, they're both unable to work. Is that because all the excess wood right now is going on the housing crisis? Is that what it is? Building menu. Storage. I can build a stockyard. That would also kind of store some of the goods. Now, can the town centre store goods as well? That's what I'm going to assume. It does or doesn't, I don't know. But let's see what happens after we built this next house anyway. So, oh, do we need some more trees down? That's only got 1 log. It's like pointless to chop that tree down, isn't it? Right, chop those trees. Oh, I don't want to harvest the fruit that just yet. There's 2 in that one. So we now got the manpower going into this. Oh wait, are they going to do some chopping? Ah, there we go. So because we were using all the wood to build the houses, there wasn't any excess available to start kind of chopping the wood for firewood. Right, now we will have some. So I still need to build another house by the looks of it, because my housing crisis is still there. So let's build this one here. Actually, I'm going to build another 2. Okay, build another 2. And then I've got more than enough capacity, which does mean I'm going to have to grab all these trees here. Or grab these ones as well, or whatever we can kind of get. So, fast forward again. They're going to go crazy. We've got some firewood right now, but I assume it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. And we, logs 0. We have 21 firewood. So we're kind of thinking towards the future. But my problem is then going to be after this, the food element. Now, it doesn't say... Oh, food's here, right? Food stores. We seem to have quite a bit of smoked meats. And you can see it's currently summer. So maybe I should also now start thinking about the food aspect of all of this. So, if I was to build right now, food production... We have a hunter's cabin, which can start hunting for food. I have the forager shack. I have the fishing shack, which would be a really good addition. That would be a really, really good addition for us, the fishing shack, seeing as we're so close to it. So I could place this kind of down. And I would want it in an area where, you know what, here works perfectly fine. How do I do this then? Have I got to face it this way around? Fishing shack. Wait, hold on. Do I not place it on the edge? How does this actually work? So if I placed it there, would they just then go and fish on those blue dots that kind of surround it? But that's a good way to get food. We could potentially get food all year round with a fishing shack. And what else have we got? We got the smokehouse. Well, we'll get the hunter cabin. That's going to be quite important as well. And I feel like we should place this a little bit further right. Can I build roads? Is that a thing? Roads. I can. Now, I've done this on the assumption. Right. that... Oh. More people await word to join your settlement. Amass a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's terrifying. No, I gotta take on so many more people. So I thought I could have the roads too wide, like as in 2 grids wide. Turns out no. So I'm slightly messed up here right now, aren't I? Yeah, you can't have another road running through. That's weird, how it all kind of bends. That's really weird. I have to bring that further down. And, just so I can get the roads all kind of set up. I just want to build a ring around the edge. So now knowing I can't do a too wide gap. Well, I can, but it's not the end of the world. I get the idea of it. So what I was going to do anyway with these roads is I was going to run this up to about there. I know it's a lot of work that I'm giving them. And then place in with food production a hunter's cabin. Right, just up here. So if I squeeze that in just there at the very end, that's going to be where we're doing some hunting. Oh, they need water. I did spot there was a water well somewhere. Is it resources? A basic well. So I could build that. To be honest with you, I could build it. Water. Oh, you get a water bonus as well. You get 80 down here. I assume the closer you get to any water source, it goes higher. Right, let's build it just there. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, very good, very good. So that would be a nice little addition. But it does mean I'm going to need stone to build that. Now, I've got a lot of stuff going on right now. We've built the wood splitter. We've got 4 houses all set up. The fishing shack is now all up and running. And we now have a fisher woman who is this you here? Yeah, this is Zara right now. Is she now going to do some fishing for us? Does she actually do some fishing? Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay, she's now fishing. So she'll collect food for us. If I can get a hunter set up as well, then additional food being caught, well, got anyway. Okay, yeah, I realize how we could do this. Don't worry. So harvest resources. Tree. 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 Now some obviously are holding food goods on, so you can't really harvest a lot of them. So fast forward now then. So the roads do be looking good. Oh, we need to get that stone, don't we? So that harvest is 20, so a rock. So we'll get that underway as well. Then we'll have the water, so these houses will be fine. But autumn is now here, guys. It's now autumn. So we got to be a little bit careful. Now the food sources are dwindling pretty quickly. But I am gathering now fish. So, oh, okay. So, oh, that number there shows us how much how many months of food we have in storage. And then, oh, it shows you how much you can lose from spoilage, so it doesn't last forever. That's something else we now got to micromanage. Interesting, boys. Interesting. So, my little hunter cabin now up and running. We now have a worker in there. So you can do all upgrades and all that kind of stuff in the future as you kind of tick along and whatnot. But we should now be producing from it. Meats. Pelts, which is basically the coats. And tallow. I'm not sure what tallow is. That's interesting. But we've now kind of secured 2 successful food productions. Now, we should have a gatherer's hut as well. That's one more thing I should kind of maybe think about getting. Is the forager's shack, as it's known, it's always been known as this, boy. It's always been known as this. Right, we'll place this. I mean, we have some stuff here to kind of grab. So if I place that just there, right? I could also extend my path, my road, which I'm going to do a little bit more of expansions right now. So that obviously goes to there. And then road. Bring that to there. So it's all connected. Oh! See, that's kind of cool. Now it's got autumn and it's starting to get cold. My fishermen and all my workers are now wearing coats. Interesting. Interesting, boys. So we've got the water now. We've kind of secured a lot of stuff, which is pretty good to see. We've now got the forager shack, which will now have a forager. We'll collect like berries and stuff. And we currently have 8 months of food storage. Nice. And we have the perfect amount of houses for how many people we currently have in our little community, which is pretty sweet. So I think this has been a brilliant start. I mean, you can't ask for a better start right now. I feel like we've kind of slightly secured ourselves. It all depends on how much our food sources do dwindle down. But that's not bad. Other food production is, that we haven't got right now, is a crop field. That will be a good return. And a smokehouse to smoke the meats to preserve them. So that's what we would have to kind of think about doing. Is a smokehouse. We should actually build one now. Right. So, okay. So you have desirability. So the closer you get, the less desirable them houses do become. Ah. Right, okay. I'm going to place the smokehouse down here. So we can smoke the meats, preserve them from going spoiled in the next 12 months, thus securing future food sources. That's interesting. So I've got enough stone, I just don't have enough wood. I just don't have enough wood right now. So chomping down the trees again. Say hasta la vista to those bad boys. And so winter's about to approach right now, isn't it? Winter is about to approach. So is there anything I can quickly, before we go into it, get any projects up and running to kind of protect us? So amenities and services, we have graveyards, which no one's died yet. Housing, I mean, I could eventually build another house. I won't do it just yet. Resources, we have the fire splitter, we have the basic well all up and running. Defenses, I have a lookout tower. It might, I mean, I think people do attack us, so I'll have to be kind of quite wary about that. And I don't know if it's a good idea to kind of build the farming land now, so when spring comes, when they start planting, it'll be ready by harvest time in autumn. I don't know. But fast forward anyway. The rain, the sleet and snow is about to come down. That sleet and snow is about to come down, boys. There we go. There's the snow. There's the snow. So we do have 10 months of food stores. And in 3 months, some of the food's going to be spoiled. Now, it's a good job we're now building the smokehouse. That secures us for a little bit longer. So that's smokehouse right now, once the employee gets there. We do have an employee, right? Yes. Yes. We'll then start smoking those meats. Because we're out here smoking these meats. And those 6 months of spoiled food supplies should slowly be preserved. So I'm just kind of waiting to see. There is a production ratio, work rate, Can I up this? To 2? Oh, it needs firewood as well, by the way. Did you notice that? So are we smoking? How long does it take? So items produced in the last year. Nothing's been smoked just yet. Oh, do you hear those wolf noises? That's terrifying. That's terrifying. Oh, we've produced some smoked fish! Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's really cool. So, I think the food supply is kind of... What's this, by the way? Oh, is this my storage cart? Oh, is this where we're storing the goods? Right. What does this do here? Move building. Wait, what? Oh! Okay. So, the stockyard. Is it a good idea then to build a stockyard now? I think so. Should I build it here? Yes. Let me move this. Move this to over here. I'm building a stockyard right now, so where we can store more goods in an actual fixed location. So see how that goes on. Let's have a little fast forward then. Oh, I've just seen the hunter throw something at a deer right there. We're now in year number 2. So I feel like this has gone pretty well for us so far. So I do have to build... Was it 6 houses in total to take on more peeps? I believe it was. We've got some wood still stored as well. So once that gets delivered, we can finish building the rest of the building. Which, there we go. So this is where we can now store our additional goods. So, produce materials, raw materials, stockyard. Place for villagers to stockpile building materials such as logs, stone, wood and planks. Nice. But not food. That's the important bit. So we managed to reduce then the wasted goods. Oh, we actually have some greens, which is oh, that's from the forager, isn't it? Yeah. So, okay, my next game plan then. I feel like if I build the next house and get the next set of villagers, it will unlock the next set of tasks for me. So, building menu. Housing. Right, and let's flip these this way around. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... And then build some roads. I know my roads are completely all over the place right now. I didn't realise, okay, guys? I didn't realise. Bam. So we have now a small community. Is what we're now going to have set up. But I'm going to have to harvest quite a lot of trees. Get all these trees chopped down, boys. It's a lot of trees. Oh, my goodness me. And at the same time, we're going to build a little bit of a farming land. So I'm going to go to here with the farming land. Nice little farming field. To hopefully produce some goods for us. So it's all go right now. It's all systems go. It's all systems go. So we'll have a little fast. Oh, we already built those 2 houses. We got 14 months in food storage supplies as well. That's pretty good to see. Oh, look at the amount of man hours needed right now to do this farm. I say man hours. You know, it's just building resources. Oh, 7 people have arrived at your village. They have plans to immigrate. Will you accept them into your village or turn them away? I'll accept them. Now, is this like... You remember that game Banished? Which is quite similar to this. When you accept villagers from outside of the community, they could potentially bring diseases and illnesses. Is that going to be the case in this? I don't know. I don't know. But 7 new villagers. No one's sick or bedridden. I'm 1 away from my capacity, but I'm about to build 2 more houses anyway, so we're kind of okay. So have a nice little fast forward. Now, I wonder how much that's going to dramatically change my food storage levels. A bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers to our growing town. Markets stock houses and generate gold based on the number of houses in the area work area. I can't even English right now. So basically I've now unlocked the ability to build a marketplace. So where does that fall into it then? Is it resources? A saw pit, that's a new one. Ooh. Defenses, storage. A root cellar. Oh, is that to preserve like our vegetables and stuff like that? Is that what it does? Amenities and services. Okay, where's this market then, guys? Are they lying to me? Maybe. Maybe they are. We'll come back to it in just a moment. But we're still chopping trees. We're still deforesting the neighborhood. And can we... You can't get multiple... Oh, you can. You can get up to 5 people working on this at one time. Which they're now going to do. So 3... Whoa. 3 new villagers immigrated? A new villager is born? I didn't accept these damn fools. How dare you? How dare you? Which have now dropped from like 12 months to 9. We have to up our food production, which is why we're building a farm. So, food production, storage. I don't know what a market looks like. Housing, services. That's the market there. Oh, okay. It requires a saw pit and a storehouse. Gotcha. So, resources for a store pit. They create planks of wood. Right. So, now, not only... My cat's here to meow at me right now. Not only do I now need to utilize the wood that we're now kind of collecting and split it between building new buildings and the wood splitter, I'm now going to throw another building in the mix and create planks of wood. We're going to need more trees, guys. Can we grow trees at this point? Or do the trees kind of grow themselves? You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, I know they grow themselves. They're not stupid. But you get the gist of this. So, fast forward anyway. I want to see if my food is going down. We have a fair bit of food still there. It's not, you know, like we're struggling. But with the additional peeps that have now entered our community, it could be an issue. Right, food production. Where's that root cellar? Is it storage? Yes. So even though we don't have any, well, actually we do have vegetables. And at the moment, I don't have anything to kind of preserve them, do I? So yeah, a root cellar would be pretty good. We'll build it just here. Have I got enough brick, rock, stone? We're going to harvest that as well. At the minute, I don't. So let's get it going. So what? Oh, the storage building is full. Interesting. So I wonder if any vegetables in there? No. Oh, that's the fishing shack, sorry. But it's also storing wood and water and stuff like that. I mean, we have, like, stuff over here that can hold stuff. Alright, interesting. Interesting. I think we're okay for the food at the moment. So it's just about getting enough resources behind me. And getting that farm built as well. I might have gone a little bit too big. Thinking about it right now. So we'll see. We'll see, boys. So here we go. We now have the root cellar almost built. And I say almost built. We got 13 man. I'm calling it man hours. That's all I'm calling it right now. So this will get built. Boom. So that can. Oh snap! That can store a lot. That can store a lot. 2 new villagers have been born as well, by the way. Damn. That's a lot of fools. That's a lot of fools right now. in Foolstown. Right, okay. So we've done more than half of the farming area. We've still got halfway to go. So they're still mining this. Builders will be back over there shortly. We've got food. Any food being stored now? Yes. Okay. So now we have 0 spoiled months, which is good to see. Very good to see. So, are they now back to working on this then? 5 out of 5 out of 5 out of 5. Can't increase any more workers. It's prioritized, by the way. So we get it done as quick as they physically will get it done for us. And we're about to go into another winter very, very soon. So, we've got the root cellar. All good. We've got the root cellar. Okay, we're okay for houses at the moment. The saw pit is something that we got to do next. How big is this for a building? Okay, it does have desirability traits. So if I tab that and added it in. Ha! And then if I also then build the road around it. Kind of do a nice little ring around it. There we go. Everything is close by. Clearing a lot of stuff. The game is now saving. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So we're not too far right now getting this farm done. So this will create planks for us. I don't know why we would need planks. Well, I don't feel like we need any planks at the moment. But, oh, it could be to build the market. It could be to build the market. That's what it could be. So, the next set of buildings, by the sound of it, are not going to need wood. They're going to need planks. 3 new villagers immigrated. How come I had control of the last villagers, but I don't of these villagers? Like, immigrating to us. I have no idea. So, construction prioritized. It's, it's been halted due to winter. Oh, okay. Okay. Food loss. 17 spoiled berries. Okay, interesting. So, this is now built. So, we can now start producing those good stuffs. Which should then mean I then have the ability to build a market, right? Requires storehouse. Do I not have a storehouse? Apparently I don't. Alright, get the storehouse here. So a storehouse then. A large storage structure used to store all items. So I've now got a lot of storage. Don't I? I now have a lot of storage dotted around in random places. So you can't say stuff's gonna get misplaced now, can you? No, you can't. So hopefully we get this winter out of the way. Get the farming area. We've done no new food production. Bearing in mind, we've done no new food production. With the increase of the amount of people now living here. So this next year, when the winter does fade off and the spring begins, we do have the farming to work with. We do have all the farming areas to work with. So that's pretty good. The storehouse is now all built. Yo, I can store quite a bit. Right. So now then we should have the ability to build the farmhouse, the market, sorry. Which we do. A building where household goods are stocked by grocer and distributed to houses, saving time for workers. Ah, okay. So you would... I mean, the ideal place would have been here to place this down. That would have been the ideal place for the market. That's kind of annoying. That kind of is annoying. Ah, That's so annoying. You were the ideal place. So I can build it there. I can build. I mean, nothing's stopping me building multiple markets. All right, nothing's stopping me building multiple markets. I mean, I could put that there. It does pick up 2 houses on that left side right now. So if I dropped that there, and then my next set of houses will be around this kind of vicinity. Yeah. So click to add crops then. So crop rotation. Let me drop this back down to 1. So we have, okay, different crops we can add in. So click to add in. I could plant in some. Now this is interesting. We have to kind of figure out what's good. So like in the summer months, you want something that's got a high heat tolerance, and then as the winter comes, you want something that's got like a frost tolerance. Interesting. This is mind blowing. So it is slightly cold right now, so a frost and cold tolerance wouldn't be too bad. So and this one's got high grow time as well, maybe. Buckwheat. I mean, normal wheat is what you would want. Wait. Now, is this by years? Is that what it is? I've got carrots. Oh, is that the window it kind of... Can I drag these? Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I'm going with it. I'm going with it. So maybe buckwheat's not the best one. How do I get rid of that then? Oh, you gotta add stuff to make it kind of certain things. That made no sense, but you kind of get it. Right, I'm gonna go with that. See what happens. I just don't know. It'll be interesting. So 40 planks and 10 stone. We'll eventually get all that in for the marketplace anyway. I'm gonna see the planks of wood. Does this automatically grow for us? I don't know how that works. Is there like a farmer assigned to this? I don't technically know how this works. There's 2 workers assigned to it, apparently. Right, more planks coming in. Are these the farmers? Here are the farmers, boys. So we're just waiting for a few more planks of wood. So I'm waiting for our sawmill person, saw pit person, to produce the final bits and bobs. And then we're all good, boys. So there we go. We now have a market, boys. We now have a market. So we can now... I assume, did it say we can now trade goods, maybe? Maybe that's what we could do. Bam, ba, bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Right, very good, very good, very good. So get those roads built up. So very, very quick walkability right now. We've got 11 months of food, so the food storages are still pretty decent. We're now in the growing season for the wheat. Not quite sure we can do the wheat. I mean, we can make bread out of it. In reality, we could make bread. So food production, nothing really new's going on at the minute. Storage, housing, resources. Oh, we have some new resources available. So the fire pit split with the saw pit. We now have the tannery, which will create new coats for us, which is very important to keeping our citizens warm in the winter. We have the cobble shop, used to make shoes. I didn't realize I had these issues right now. Okay. We have the Fletcher building, which creates bows and arrows for defenses. The basket store, which allows people to carry more. We have the compost yard, which uses to fertile the land. Oh, okay. We've got so much work to be getting done right now. 6 crops eaten by wildlife. Oh, that's not good. Are they coming to eat some more right now? You get out of here! Where's the hunter? Oh, the hunter needs a bow and arrow. Right, okay. We've got lots of work that we do need to get done, which we might come back for a second episode and do a little bit more of it. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you want to see another episode, you want me to continue to like a little bit of a mini-series and see how far we could potentially get. I feel like I've had a good start. Hasn't been too challenging yet, but then again, I haven't been attacked. So we'll see what happens. I haven't faced any harsh elements just yet, any food issues. But it is a very slippery road. We haven't even faced any illnesses yet either. So this stuff is going to come. It definitely is going to come right now. We have spoiled greens going on over here, which is not too good. But we'll get there. We'll get it all figured out. More stuff built. But this is the beginning of Foolstown. This is the beginning of Foolstown. Hope you guys did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I see you all soon. So, goodbye.